Former President Obasanjo explained that as Nigeria was getting ready for the transition to the mobile telecommunications era, several major companies expressed interest in providing mobile lines and other telecom services to the country. According to him, the then head of state, General Abdulsalami Abubakar, was on the verge of awarding the contract to his friends for just $3 million. Obasanjo claims that he intervened, suggesting that the contract be auctioned to the highest bidder instead. He says the move led to a competitive bidding process with MTN, Globacom, and Econet, now Airtel, emerging as the top contenders, collectively paying $280 million for the licenses.
The three that came in first, I think they paid $280 million for the line. $280 million for what was about to be given away for $3 million. That was the first thing. But not only that, we achieved competition. The three of them were competing.
The former president emphasized the importance of creating a conducive environment to attract foreign investment, stressing that Nigeria could replicate its past successes if it demonstrated character and honesty.
For what Nigeria had done in the good days when things were going well are still there and can still be done today, only if we put ourselves and we are honest to ourselves. We show the character and the attributes, and we show the understanding and the knowledge that we need to show to make this country a great country that God has created it to be. A land flowing with milk and honey. Not a land of insecurity. Not a land of lack of prosperity. But a land where everybody can have enough for himself or herself.
The retired army chief was joined by other prominent Nigerians to launch the book titled The Catalyst, Nigerian ICT Evolution Through a Journalist's Lens, written by Dayo Oketola, former editor of the Punch newspaper.
The Catalyst, Nigerian Technology Evolution Through a Journalist's Lens by Dayo Oketola.
In his inaugural lecture, the author pointed out that the practice and business of journalism has transcended the era of just sourcing for news, packaging such and pushing it out for consumption. He also faulted the popular practice of appointing only journalists advanced in age as newspaper editors and overlooking younger but equally qualified journalists in the process.
It's essential to address a deeply ingrained and often unchallenged perception. They believe that younger journalists are too inexperienced to lead as newspaper editors. This notion, unfortunately, continues to persist among some veteran journalists who argue that years of experience should be the sole criterion for editorial leadership. However, this perspective is both flawed and detrimental to the growth and dynamism of the media industry. Age is indeed just a number, and leadership capability is not determined solely by the length of time one has spent in the industry. Instead, leadership is shaped by dedication, creativity, hard work, and often the grace of God.
Every single journalist, even if you are a beat reporter, the very lowest entry level, you have to learn that skill and add it to your reportorial skills. That will make the difference between yourself and those who perform acts of journalism who are not journalists. And then straight away people will know the difference.
You don't call politicians in this kind of event to speak. They will spoil the occasion. And I will. And you will see how I will spoil it now. In 2 minutes, I will spoil it and go to the airport. The way to spoil it is to say, I heard some journalists saying, my colleague in the trenches. Which trenches? During the military, right? Is that time worse than now? God bless you.
I would like to congratulate Dayo for this work and to encourage other editors to also write. When editors write, the society benefits because we see so many things that people out there do not see. We see so many things that we cannot put on television programs every day or in newspapers.
Yes, we face a lot of headwinds, we face a lot of challenges, but this is a celebration of our industry, and this book demonstrates the resilience of not just the telecommunication industry, but Nigerians as a whole.
Today, our digital broadband penetration is still sitting at about 45%. So we have a lot of work to do. So as we celebrate the successes of the last 20 years, let us brace up that there is a lot more work to be done. In terms of supporting this industry to grow, we have a credible regulator, we have the right policy and regulatory environment, and there is no reason why we should not grow this industry even further.
The event also created an opportunity to celebrate the achievement of Dayo Oketola, whose work as a journalist has significantly contributed to the understanding of Nigeria's ICT evolution. Oba Adeoye, Arise News, Lagos.